Hi everyone, this is Aruna Chami, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, SNS College of Technology. So in the past videos and all, we have seen about the basic concept of the database management system. In the first part of database management system, we have seen about the introduction, architecture, and the ER diagram. So these are the major parts that covered in the part 1. In the part 2, we have to discuss what is a relational algebra, how we can write the relational algebra queries, and what is SQL, that is a structured query language, how we can write the queries and all, what are the intermediate queries, advanced queries, embedded queries, and dynamic queries. These and all the things we discussed in the part 2. So in part 3 of my lectures, we discussed about the dependencies and normal form, as well as the various types of the normal form. That is the first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, fourth normal form. So these are the things we discussed under the thing in the part 3. So in the part 4, we're going to discuss about one interesting topic called the transaction. So before entering into the thing, first we're going to see about what is a transaction. So why we are going for a transaction. So in real world example, where and all we can use the transaction concepts, that we're going to discuss it over here. So in the slide, what is this one? Can anybody say this thing? What is this one? So some handshaking is taken place between the two persons. So what is the thing? The communication can be taken place between the two persons. So see here. So what are the things this picture shows? Some transactions, some amount can be transmitted between the to one person to the another person. So that is correct. That going to be seen now. That is concept called as a transaction. So before seeing the transaction, we have to know about the what is the OLAP and OLTP. So this is a just introduction about OLAP and OLTP. So in my upcoming slides and upcoming my videos, we're going to discuss about OLAP separately as well as the OLTP separately. So here I'm going to give this some introduction about these both the concept. See here, OLAP is nothing but it is optimized for complex data analysis and the reporting purpose. And also how the transaction processing can be used in, it is only optimized for the transaction processing as well as real-time updates. For example, some cricket scores or some other things. So OLAP can be used for some songs. That is by using an app we can able to download so many songs. So in our web page we can able to display so many songs playlist. So in this case and all, we are going for a OLAP. See this diagram. So here in your OLAP, just we going to process the information alone. It will have a database, that is a data warehouse. In that it will have the so many information. Just here information only processed. So this only analytical process, not a transactional process. Here queries is, it will take very slow queries. And also here we are not at all using a normalized data, because definitely it will have a redundant data. It will have a consistent database, but it will have a redundant data. So only we doesn't go for any normalization and all. And also where it can be used means it can be used only in the historical data. So for processing any historical data, we are saying it is a online analytical processing. So similarly, come to the online transactional process. Here we're going to transact the live data, that is the current data. So for example, weather forecasting data or any live match, live sports match, sports data. So in this case and all, we are going for an online transaction process, as well as a bank transaction, how the amount can be transferred. That is a simple example for OLTP. And also here, processing is very faster when compared to ALP. Here the processing is very slow because it is analytical data. It is a theoretical data. Here we are using a transactional processing data. So here where it can be used means all live business process and all, we are going for a online transaction process. So this is another example how we can differentiate the OLAP and OLTP. So OLAP is the operational processes. Here we are having some data, By using data, we going to generate any one type of a data. Here, just information. Within the information, we're going to represent it in terms of graphical data. Here, some operation can be taken place. That is the OLTP in OLAP. So here, decision making is very difficult because by using a picture, historical data, we can't able to do any decision making. So by using an operation only, we can able to easily take some decision. So both the transaction is taken place, but here it is analytical, here it is a transactional concept. So this is the general introduction about OLAP and OLTP. In my next video, I am going to teach you about separately with a live example how OLAP can be worked and how OLTP can be worked. Thank you.